Hello, my name is Everett Lynch. I am the HR manager for UPM Raflatac. I've got over 20 years experience in human resources. We hired Christina because why not? As we go through so much change and transformation, I wanted to give my team some tools that would allow us to empower our employees and make a solid plan when we're communicating.
What stood out most to you during the sessions that you had with Christina?
I would say the thing that stood out the most was the overall engagement of our team. The focus was there. They were prepared. As we went through a lot of change, I would say the most is once we left the training is our overall trust that we had with each other to impact the change. And the tools that Christina taught us allowed us to be more effective with our communication.
One of the things that you said to me after the training is that it wasn't exactly what you expected in a good way. Would you elaborate a little bit about what that meant?
Yeah, the training was more it wasn't just Christina doing PowerPoint slides. It was more engaging, and we felt as Christina was a part of our team, as she pushed us to get the hard questions out. She challenged us to do better. So it was more of an interactive training, and that's something that I've learned over the years is when you have someone come in, if your team can connect with the trainer or workshop, they're more involved. There was a lot of sticking points as we're still using the shift model in our day-to-day operations. We have what we call a tier meeting, and I hear some of our operations managers use the shift model, and that's something that Christina has taught us. So really, Christina's training is a part of our DNA when we're communicating to our employees. We have over 300 plus employees that we're responsible for. So this training allowed us to give them the tools that they need to continue to have business here in Mills River in Western Carolina. So it's one of those that the why is we want to do better. We want to learn. We want to grow. We want to develop. And this workshop that was done has gave us that opportunity. I would tell them that why not? If you want to have the competitive advantage, you really have to show your leadership. And as an HR professional, we have to bring things to the table. This is something that any HR professional or any leader could easily implement because it is something that works. Her knowledge of business and how things work is adaptable to any business, whether it's manufacturing, it could be sales. I think this workshop could be deployed at any leadership organization. It's more about the connection that Christina has as she's presenting. Get your ROI. That's the biggest thing is what do you get out of trains? This is something that once you have it goes on. It's continuous. I actually got to go to Scarborough in the UK and deploy some of Christina's trainings. Even in their culture, they wanted to know what we did as a team. So Christina's workshop is now international. So I think that that was very impactful to go to a different country and still use some of the terms from the shift model, some of the tools that she gave us to use that. So it was good for me to speak on that level, but there again, could not have done it without Christina and her learnings.